Hello, I'm Pauline Rowe and I'm Mersey Kerr's Poet in Residence. Welcome to this introductory film about our creative writing course. I hope after watching it you'll feel able to join my short courses by video, introducing you to writing poetry or to life writing. There will be 5 short workshops in each category, and it's my aim to encourage you to write and to get into the habit of writing creatively over the next month or so. Each workshop video will include some writing exercises and ideas, as well as links to other resources. For the course to work best for you, I would ask that you put time aside during the week to work on your own creative writing. So what will you need to get started? Well, a pencil or a pen and some paper, and some of you may prefer or need to use a laptop. That's fine as well. But if you can, at this stage I'd advise you using pen and paper. You don't need lots of fancy materials or equipment. Another tip, especially for these short courses, I'd ask you to keep all your writing together. Even if it doesn't work out as you hope, or you think your writing isn't good enough, don't throw any of it away. I want you to keep it all together. If you're writing on separate sheets of paper, number your pages and keep your attempts. Keep them together in a file or an old shoebox or just somewhere that you won't lose any of your copies. As you grow in confidence, this will help you see what progress you've made, what progress you're making, and how your ideas and your writing are developing. So why write at all? What good does it do? Why do we have creative writing at the life rooms? Well, writing creatively is a great way to express yourselves. Sometimes our imaginative lives can be squashed. We can become afraid of being as naturally creative as we were when we were younger. I want to encourage you to give yourselves permission to write, or sketch, or sing. We can see in these very strange times how essential creativity is to us all. People are at home, they're learning music again, they're baking, they're making things, they're joining art clubs online, they're dancing, they're exercising. Making poems and stories is part of this kind of creativity. And it's exactly why we encourage creative writing at the life rooms. We know that writing helps us to express ourselves, and it can be very enjoyable too. Some people also find that it helps them to organise their own thoughts. It can help with memory, recording important experiences, and this is particularly true with life writing. So why poetry? Why life writing as our 2 areas that we're starting with? Well, we'll think about poetry first. Do you need special skills before you can write a poem? The main thing you need is the willingness and desire to use your own voice. And by this, I mean you don't have to write in a fancy, elaborate, poetic voice. In fact, this kind of writing can be the opposite of what poetry is about. I don't want you to worry about rhyme, formal poetic devices to start with. In our taster workshops, the focus will be on observation, on recording detail, on using your own voice and senses and language. And when it comes to life writing, you'll write in prose, and that's where the lines you're writing go to the edge of the paper, of the page, unlike poetry. You'll also use your own experiences as a source for ideas and subjects. With life writing, you'll recognise that you're the expert in your own life. You're the expert in your own memories and experiences, and you can use these in different ways to produce lively and interesting stories. Another key aspect of our writing workshops will be to consider the work of other writers and poets. It's vital to recognise that reading widely is an important part of writing. It helps us build our knowledge about language and ideas, and it offers us inspiration and a wealth of writing strategies too. Before I finish this short talk today, I want to give you a writing task for the week ahead, and I'll share a poem with you too. Your writing task is a simple one. but you need to set aside a quiet half hour or so to do it. I want you to write about one day in the week ahead, or something that happens one day in the coming week. Try to keep it to one page. Write simply, write straightforwardly, using first person voice. I got up, I opened the door, I had my breakfast. You can do this in whatever way feels right for you. This practice diary, it might be a simple description of a meal you've prepared or a walk you've enjoyed. You might want to record some thoughts or ideas, or write about your garden or your best friend or your child. It could be a record of a conversation. It might be a list of things you've been thinking about. As for writing just one page, you can write actually as much as you like, but I ask you then to cut it down to one page, or select a key part of your diary to one page. This is an exercise that will help you think about your own writing, and the main thing is don't fret about it. Don't worry. See what you can come up with, even if it's just a few lines. Good luck. I want to leave you today with a poem that I wrote as part of an arts project we did at Sudley House some years ago. And it's about welcome, and it's about belonging. The unknown guest. We have made a place for you. No matter how far you've travelled, no matter who no longer loves you, or once lost you, or found your first name, it is safe. This seat is yours, for your desire to be part of our feast, for your loneliness and silence, for your fear in the dark. You have earned this welcome, fine linen, good company, calm. We will raise our glasses and listen, rejoice to break such warm bread. We have kept a chair, it is yours, your own place. Here you are, rich with colour and light, as you once dreamed, always celebrated, remembered, loved.